All right, I'm here with former world champion Mario Barrios of San Antonio. Mario, man, how do you feel, man? Talk about this fight.
I feel good. I'm excited, just to have this opportunity, to be on this type of undercard, and to be, fighting against somebody like Ugas, for the BBC interim. It's a big opportunity. It's a big chance for me to prove and show everybody that I'm a threat in the welterweight division, and I'm excited.
This is you got two former world champions. It's basically, staying alive in this fight, right? Look to stay alive for another shot at a title.
Yeah,
Not for another shot. You're obviously for an interim title here.
Yeah. More than just staying alive. Just like looking to just continue to prove myself. Show show everybody that I'm one of the best in this division, and. I'm just overall, excited. This isn't an easy fight, but I never shy away, from stepping up, to these challenges and testing myself.
You mentioned you don't shy away from testing yourself in challenges. Your two defeats, you basically gone up against, some of the best, Tank and Thurman. What have you learned from those defeats?
I was able, to take away a lot. Just being in there, with someone like Tank, someone with that type of boxing IQ, that type of quickness. To fighting someone like Thurman, who used, more of his boxing ability, more, of his better moves, to win, the rounds in the fight. I was able, to take away a lot from those fights, from those losses, and I think we're bouncing back, in the right direction.
How'd you compare those defeats?
As far as what?
They're obviously different type, defeats. But in terms of which fight do you feel you walked out of in terms of thinking, hey, I'm proud of myself here. Obviously both. But...
I think both. The Thurman fight, I was a little bit more disappointed just because I think just my whole mentality going into that fight was just, I was too worried about trying to prove myself, trying to prove, that I could hurt him, and that, I can handle, a big puncher at 147 pounds. So I definitely shied away from, my boxing ability in that fight. So I think, out of the two, performance-wise, even though, I had, the fight was stopped in the 11th round, I think I was happier with the Tank fight and everything I was able to show, as far as my boxing ability.
And now onto this fight. What's this preparation been like? Where are you training at?
I'm training at Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, over there with Bob Santos, Richard Barrios at pound for pound.
And how's that coming along? How's preparation? How are you at in terms of you're obviously fighting at welterweight now. There's obviously no weight issues for you in making weight, right?
Yeah. It's still never fun making weight, but yeah, no, I've been over there in Vegas now since like May, just getting ready, staying ready. I was looking to be back in the ring in July, but then July got pushed back to August. August got pushed back to September, as a boxing, it's just my job to stay ready for whatever presented itself, and then this got put together. But we're supposed to fight each other back in, I think the fight was ordered in March or April, so we knew that we're gonna be fighting each other at some point, but then the fight fell through, and then now we're fighting each other again.
Onto your opponent, Yordanis Ugas. What's there to say? Solid fighter. He's coming off a tough loss.
I think his resume kind of speaks for itself. He's a great fighter. Former champion also. One of the few to beat one of the greatest. Pacquiao. And even in his last fight, he's coming off of a loss, but he was definitely he was in that fight with Spence. It was a competitive fight, and I feel like I know he's not taking this fight lightly. Just given everything that is at stake here. And you know, so I'm expecting a really hard, you know, fight come on September 30th, and I'm expecting, you know, to see it like one of the best versions of Ugas.
What was your take on that Pacquiao fight?
I mean, I thought he fought a really, you know, smart fight. You know, he was landing his combinations, and I mean, yeah, I mean, he walked away with the victory. I mean, it was a very entertaining fight, but like you said, that's how I know, you know, he doesn't shy away from a fight, you know, and neither do I. So I mean, it's gonna be a very interesting fight.
You know, the winner here becomes the interim WBC. Where do you feel the winner goes from here?
It's hard to say, you know, just given like the like landscape of boxing right now, especially, you know, with Crawford. You know, he has all the titles, and I mean, he can really determine where he wants to go. But you know, I mean, I'm just focused on this fight, and you know, given, you know, we handle business, and you know, we come out with the win. You know, then we'll worry about what's next.
What do you have to say in closing? What do you want to tell fans? What do you want to tell the media, those that will be tuned in?
You know, tune in, you know, buy the pay-per-view, buy your tickets, you know, as soon as possible if you're planning to go to the fight. You know, this is from start to finish, you know, this is a stacked card. Like all four fights on the undercard, I mean, are going to be, you know, very entertaining fights. And then, you know, of course, the main event. And I mean, you could definitely expect a very exciting fight between me and Ugas. Like I said, I mean, I know, you know, he comes with it, you know, so do I. And you know, I have a lot to prove, you know, on September 30th.
Thank you very much, man. Best of luck to you. Looking forward to watching this fight, man. Should be exciting.
Thank you, man.